Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. When we were strangers, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. But now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon.
They're gonna make big stars. down upon his bended knee. I play the part, but I won't need rehearsing. All I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you're gonna be a big star. Winning an Oscar, you can never tell. Movie's gonna make me a big star. I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you'll come and see me in the movies. I know that you will plainly see biggest fool that ever hit the big time. All I gotta do is act naturally. Seen her face I can't forget. Time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me. I want all the world to see we met. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, and I'd have never been aware. But as it is, I dream of her tonight. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I'm falling, and she keeps calling me back again. I have never known the likes of this. I've been alone and I've and kept out of sight. Other girls were never quite like this. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I'm falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. I've just seen her face, I can't forget the time or place where we met. This is the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we met. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again.
Please rise. afternoon and welcome to Roane State Community College's 2025 Commencement Celebration. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the presenting of our national and state flags as well as the playing of our national anthem. Color Guard, parade the colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Color Guard, please retire the colors. I would like to thank the Oak Ridge High School Navy Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps for presenting international and state colors. Thank you for a job well done. I would also like to thank the Roane State Stage Band and the Roane State Bluegrass Band under the capable direction of Brenda Luigi for their musical performances this afternoon. I would ask you to please remain standing for our invocation. Rabbi Ahuva Lowenthal has served the Jewish community of Oak Ridge since January 2024. A 2012 graduate of the Reconstructionist Rabbinical College in Philadelphia, she has served as a pulpit rabbi, chaplain, and Hillel advisor. In her first career, she taught math and science in trio programs at the high school and community college levels. She and her wife, Dale Rosenberg, a Jewish educator, appreciate Oak Ridge's warm welcome. Please join me, Rabbi Lowenthal, for our invocation.
Hello, good afternoon. Shabbat Shalom, a good Sabbath to those who hold Saturday as our Sabbath day. My favorite verse from Psalms 118, Zeh hayom asa Adonai nagila v'nismecha vo. This is the day that God made. Let us rejoice and be happy in it. It speaks about a point in time. Zeh hayom, this is the day. We gather here to celebrate with you graduates who have arrived at a milestone, a threshold. And we make a blessing for these special occasions. And you can, if you don't know it, you can respond Amen at the end. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam. Blessed are you, God, ruler of the universe, Shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu, who has kept us alive, who has sustained us, and has allowed us to arrive, lazman hazeh, to this time. In every life, there are these special occasions when it may seem that for a moment, time stops, and we reflect on the journey that has led us to this day, and we feel gratitude, and we feel humility. The Jewish tradition emphasizes the distinctiveness of times, the 6 days of the week, and then Shabbat, the new moon, a yearly cycle full of seasonal and historic holidays and commemorations. And following our tradition ensures that time doesn't pass unnoticed. It doesn't pass undifferentiated. Each moment has its own flavor, emotion, vibe. In every life, there are momentous junctures, like giving birth, getting married, graduating. These moments inspire self-reflection. Where did I come from? What obstacles did I face? Who helped me? And where am I going from here? But I recommend to not limit reflection to these few in a lifetime moments, whether you are part of a religious tradition or not. I recommend you ritualize more moments to honor the love that surrounds you, to appreciate your own strength, and to refine your life's mission. Each of us humans receives one life. It's an unbelievable gift. It's our responsibility to use this gift wisely, to discern our own temperaments, our own abilities, and seek out the very small piece of our broken world that we are most suited to fix. As you graduates bless all of us with this occasion to reflect on our own lives, so too may God bless all of you and be with you on your journeys. Amen.
Thank you, Rabbi Lowenthal. You may be seated. In 1971, this institution was created by the Tennessee General Assembly. Rome State Community College was named after the second governor of our state, Mr. Archibald Roane. And once again, on behalf of our faculty, our staff, and our students, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to Rome State Community College's commencement ceremony for 2025. Thank you for joining us. Let me mention to our friends and family, to our loved ones who are gathered together today, this is obviously a formal affair. You see the robes, but it is not a solemn affair. We believe in celebrating around here. So you make as much noise as you would like to in celebrating your graduate, okay? Just like that. Just like that. I want to recognize and thank Assistant Professor Jamie Nair as the mace bearer this afternoon. She led our faculty into the hall with our college mace that you see here. In addition, Professors Isabel Benitez Ramirez, Ashley Galloway, and Daniel Starnes are our faculty marshals. Please join me in a round of applause to thank these faculty members for their service today. Now, during Rome State Community College's 3 commencement ceremonies, we've had one last night, one this morning, and now, of course, our afternoon ceremony, we are gathering to celebrate more than 1,000 graduates who have reached a major milestone in their lives. And so, on behalf of everyone at Rome State graduates, I offer each one of you our commendation, I offer you our congratulations for achieving your degree or your certificate. Each one of you, of course, has a unique story of overcoming obstacles, of obviously reaching your goals despite challenges that could have altered your path. The journey may not have been, and I dare say at times it has not been easy, but it is certainly worth it. You have persevered. You have made it. And we are so pleased to honor you as our graduating class of 2025. We now welcome you into the ranks of being a Roane State alum. In fact, at this time, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the Roane State alumni who I know are in this audience today. So, if you graduated from Roane State, if you ever attended a class at Roane State Community College, you are an alum. Would you please stand anywhere in this hall? To all of our alumni, I encourage you, please keep in contact with our alumni office to let us know of your accomplishments, your milestones, your celebrations, your family. And we feel invested in you, and we want to know the great things that are going on in your lives. In turn, we would love to share with you ways, if you so chose, or so choose, that you, in turn, can support Roane State students as they work toward their degrees or certificates to help them be the next group of graduates to sit in these chairs in front of me. Now, while we consider each one of you our special guest, and we absolutely do that, there are certain individuals who are joining us this afternoon who are worthy of special recognition. I'm going to ask these individuals to please stand while I introduce you. First of all, Dr. Gary Goff, President Emeritus at Roane State Community College. He is our distinguished commencement speaker. I will share more about Dr. Goff in just a moment. Each year, the college bestows on a graduating sophomore the earned accolade of President's Award. And this year's President's Award recipient is Michaela Painter. We have additional guests. I'd like to ask State Representative Kelly Kiesling to please stand. Thank you, sir. He's humble and does not want me to do this, but all of you need to know that everything that Roane State and other public institutions of higher ed do is because great folks like Kelly Kiesling and members of the General Assembly and the Governor's Office, first of all, fund us and then allow us to do those things. He is all heart and he's all about Roane State and our students, and sir, I appreciate you very much. We're also so delighted to have Mrs. Heidi Goff with us, who served as First Lady at Roane State for many years and is just a treasure in her own right. Rabbi Lowenthal's wife, Ms. Dale Rosenberg, thank you so much for joining us today. Michaela's parents, Jeff and Becky Painter, please stand. Dana and Sally Paterka, longtime members, supporters of the Roane State Foundation. I want to just say a quick word. Again, they will probably prefer that I not do this, but the members of the Roane State Foundation Board donate their time, they donate their resources, they passionately advocate for folks to give to make scholarships available, to make other means of financial support available to students and graduates just like these. In fact, because of the hard work of the Paterkas and the great foundation staff and many others, in the last couple of years, the Roane State Foundation has been able to award scholarships right around $500,000 a year, and that's fantastic. So, Mr. and Ms. Paterka, thank you so much. We honor you. I'd also like to introduce other members of the stage party, and I'm going to ask them to please stand as I call their names. On your right, Dr. Diane Ward, our Chief Academic Officer and Vice President for Student Learning. On the second row is Dr. Patricia Jenkins, our Dean of Health Sciences. And Dr. Susan Malikpour, our Dean of Mathematics and Sciences. On the third row, Dr. Cody Miller, Dean of Student Academic Support Services. Dr. Joel Greenlee, our Interim Dean of Humanities. As well as Dr. Leah Deasy, our Dean of Social Science, Business and Education. On your left, on the second row, Scott Neerman, who serves as Executive Director of the Roden State Foundation. Rabbi Lowenthal, I will not ask you to stand again, but you're welcome to if you'd like another round of applause. Thank you so much for being here. She says, make up your mind, have me stand or not. On the third row, Jayla Daniel, our Faculty Senate President. Thank you, Jayla. And again, Jamie Nair, our mace bearer. A round of applause for all of our stage parties, please. Once again, this afternoon's commencement speaker is Dr. Gary Goff, President Emeritus of Roane State Community College. Now, in his first career, he served military active duty for 30 years as an Army Ranger and retired as a colonel. And during his career, he served in Vietnam, Iraq, in the Honduras, in Bosnia, Egypt, Hungary, South Korea, as well as Germany and many other places, some of which he can talk about and some of which he can't talk about. He was also the Dean of the Armed Forces Staff College in Norfolk, Virginia. And when he came to Roane State Community College, Dr. Goff was responsible, of course, for what were then 9 campuses with over 4,000 credit students and over 1,500 non-credit students attending classes annually. He provided leadership for all of our campuses, managed the budget, all of us as employees during his 7 years here. He was selected by then Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam to join Governor Haslam's cabinet as the Commissioner of Labor and Workforce Development. But due to his love of Roane State, he respectfully declined that invitation to serve. And upon his retirement from Roane State, he was honored very deservedly with the title of President Emeritus. Dr. Goff was a professor of higher education for the University of the Cumberlands, teaching doctoral level courses in educational leadership full-time from 2013 to 2025, and he just retired April of this year. So that's his third retirement, so we'll see if this one sticks or not. Maybe. That's what it says on the paper. What I will tell you about this man is that his heart for what you all have accomplished is why he came to Roane State. It's why he led Roane State. It's why so many of the things that we have today are built on the foundation that he laid. He is a close friend, he is a mentor, and he's absolutely just one of the finest folks that I know, both he and his dear wife Heidi. Would you welcome our speaker, Dr. Gary Goff.
Golly, I don't know how to handle that introduction, but thank you, Chris. You know, I want to talk to you, or give you just a little idea. You all are here in our gymnasium, and when Roane State was built, this gymnasium was built without air conditioning. And during graduation, like we have today, we'd have to have paramedics and ambulances standing by. We'd have to issue fans for every person in the gym and bottles of water because the heat got so high that some people were having heat stress. And we invited Senator McNally, who's now the Lieutenant Governor of Tennessee, to be the guest speaker, and he gave a great rousing speech. And didn't say a word about everybody's weltering under these gowns and in the stands. The next year, I invited his wife, Mrs. Jan McNally, who happened to be the CEO of Methodist Medical Hospital in Oak Ridge, to give the commencement speech. Well, after the speech, and again, we had fans, everybody was flipping fans and drinking water, and the paramedics were assisting those that had heat issues. And so after this ceremony, Mrs. McNally pulled me aside and said, "Why isn't this gym air conditioned?" And I said, "Well, when the state built it, they ran out of money and we didn't get the air conditioning." So that was on Saturday. Monday, Senator McNally, her husband, called me and said, "I've been told I got to help you get air conditioning for this gym." There is the power of women right there. And we all get to enjoy it today. Now, also an anecdote about alumni. And you all, as Dr. Whaley said, will become alumni of Roane State. During my tenure here, we had a student who was in our nursing program who all of a sudden, for some reason, quit coming to class. And so when the faculty member contacted her as to what's the issue, why you can't come back to class, she shared that the transmission in her car went out and she had no transportation. So hearing this, I asked, do we have any alumni that own a transmission shop? Well, great news, we had 3 actually. So I picked up the phone and called the first one and said, "I need your help with a student." He immediately launched his record, went to her house, picked up the car, brought the car to his transmission shop, repaired it, and a day and a half later she had the car, and the next day she was back in class. That's what Roane State alumni do. And for those of you who stood earlier as a Roane State alumni, I again applaud each and every one of you for the support that you provide our students. Without that, many of them would struggle and not graduate. So thank you, alumni. I want to talk about something I call the OCO circle. Opportunities, challenges, and outcomes. You all have faced OCO. You had the opportunity to come to Roane State. You met the challenges of first-time college goers, for most of you I see in the white sash. Finding the funding to pay for it. Child care if needed if you were a single parent. Transportation. And then the academic work of reading a lot of books, doing papers, tests, quizzes. You overcame those challenges, and what outcome do you have? You're sitting here today getting a degree. The next outcome, the next opportunity you have is many of you are transferring to a 4-year university to pursue a bachelor's degree. Again, an opportunity for you. Again, challenges. The challenges are again, papers, reading books, tests, quizzes, finding the money to pay for it, transportation. But the outcome will be you have a bachelor's degree. Next life's opportunity that you're going to have is finding a job. This is an opportunity that you're going to face some challenges with. You got to create a resume. You got to make an application. You got to go through a series of interviews. You have to learn to become part of the team. You have to learn your job. You have to meet schedules and deadlines. And you have to take on new challenges. All of those are the challenges of the opportunity for your first job, and the outcome is going to be potential for promotion and pay raises and self-satisfaction in the work that you're doing. Personal opportunities will come up as well as you look to find the true love of your life. And that opportunity will certainly have some challenges. Learning to live together, affording a mortgage and paying other bills, getting along with your in-laws, raising your children, having children that are teenagers, who at the time will think you're the dumbest person in the world. But when they turn 20, 21, they'll be back asking for your advice and your mentorship. You'll be taking on new life challenges, a potential of a move because of a promotion. And you'll be saving for your future. So here you have a series of challenges with this personal opportunity of your first job. And the happiness you get, the outcome, will certainly be the happiness of a life shared with another person and the children that you'll bring into this world. The last opportunity I want to talk to you about is a personal opportunity of supporting your parents and grandparents as they get older. Old age, the challenges there will be that old age will challenge their health of your parents and grandparents. You'll have some medical issues to deal with. You'll have additional love and support that they're going to need. You're going to have to meet legal and care issues. But the outcome of meeting those challenges of supporting your parents and grandparents as they get older is ensuring that they have a quality of life in their senior years. So again, this OCO cycle of life you all have experienced and will continue to experience. Opportunities, challenges, outcomes. So your life will be a series of opportunities. Seize the opportunities. Conquer the challenges. And enjoy the outcomes. Thank you for tolerating me this afternoon. And I hope that I've shared some wisdom with you as you continue your career both professionally and personally. And with that, I offer my sincere congratulations to each and every graduate and to each and every family member that has supported you along this path. May God bless you all.
Thank you again, Dr. Goff, not only for those great words that you shared, but for all that you and Heidi mean to Roane State Community College. At this time, now I'd like to ask our President's Award recipient, Michaela Painter, to make a few remarks about the impact that Roane State has made on her. Michaela is 23 years old. She was born in Colorado, raised in Idaho, and has been a resident of Tennessee for almost 7 years. She is graduating from Roane State with her associate's degree in biology. She will transfer to the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, to get a bachelor's degree in microbiology, where she will then begin work in the forensic crime lab or to do internships abroad. And let me tell you that Michaela not only excels in the classroom, but also with her leadership, her participation in many great organizations, certainly and especially to include Phi Theta Kappa. She is an extraordinary young lady, and we are so proud of her. Mr. and Mrs. Painter, I know you are very proud, and you have every right to be. Welcome to the podium, please, Michaela Painter.
Graduates, I encourage you to look around. Take this in. This moment is yours. You have earned it, and we are so proud of you guys, because this is a huge achievement. This journey hasn't always been easy. There were late nights, early mornings, self-doubt, group projects that somehow always seem to turn into solo projects, self-doubt, and maybe even moments when you wondered if you would finish this degree or if this degree would finish you. What you've achieved today is more than a diploma or a degree. It's a symbol. It's a symbol of every step you've taken, every setback you've overcome, and every time you kept showing up, even when every fiber of your being told you to give up. You are stepping into a world that needs authenticity, bold voices, and new vision. And that's you guys. The world is waiting for you. You are the leaders, the innovators, and the dreamers. Don't be afraid to be the change. be strong, and be courageous. Congratulations, class of 2025. We've made it.
Michaela, again, we're so grateful for you and all that you mean to Roan State. Thank you so much. At this time, we would like to recognize our veterans who are graduating today. Roan State is very proud of all of our students. We are particularly proud of our veterans who returned to college after their service to the United States of America. And of course, in 3 ceremonies that are spread out amongst the 3, I would ask anywhere amongst our graduating class, any of our graduating veterans, please stand at this time. You will notice faculty members who are wearing red pins on their regalia. We get questions about this, so we decided to go ahead and put it in the program to explain. Students who are recognized during our academic awards ceremony have the opportunity to present a red diamond pin to a faculty member who has made a difference in that student's academic journey. The red diamond is the most precious and rare gemstone in the world, and the pin's diamond design symbolizes both the impeccable quality of the faculty member's teaching as well as the priceless bond between a student and a teacher. And we are truly blessed at Roan State to be surrounded by so many red diamonds. You will also notice that some students are wearing the following: the Academic Distinction Gold Honors Tassel for students who, first, are graduating cum laude, graduating, in other words, with honors. That's a GPA of 3.5 to 3.69. They may be graduating magna cum laude, graduating with high honors, which is a GPA of 3.7 to 3.89, or they may be graduating summa cum laude. That means they are graduating with the highest honors, a GPA of 3.9 to a perfect 4.0. We are so proud of the honors these students have earned, and we are so proud of all these graduates. In fact, do you know what time it is now? It is that time. Dr. Ward, please prepare the class of 2025 for graduation.
Will the candidates for the associate degree or certificate please rise? President Whaley, these students have completed the requirements for the associate degree or certificate. On behalf of the faculty, it is my privilege to present them to you and ask that you confer upon them the appropriate degree.
And by the authority vested in me by the Tennessee Board of Regents and the state of Tennessee, I hereby confer upon you and each of your respective groups the Associate of Applied Science degree, the appropriate certificate degree, with full privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. You may now move your tassels to the left. Now, graduates, please come forward to receive your degree or appropriate certificate.
Kida Michelle Demetro, AS General. Michaela Sue Painter, AS Biology, magna cum laude. Sophie Jane Alexander, AS Social Work, cum laude. Sahar Shalash Olrosen, AS General. Juliet Abigail Avila, AS General, summa cum laude. Olivia Delaney Barker, AS Mechanical Engineering. Madison A. Barnwell, AS Pre-Engineering, summa cum laude, honors diploma. Brianna Bianca Bauer, AS Psychology. Lauren Raquel Begley, AS Agriculture, magna cum laude. Emily Marie Bennett, AS Sociology. Jahim Devarian Berry, AS General. Morgan Abigail Bowling, AS General. William Keaton Bowman, AS General. Ethan M. Brown, AS Accounting. Catherine Elizabeth Cadwallader, AS Pre-Nursing, magna cum laude. Jatoria Ronche Campbell, AS Pre-Nursing. Emma Grace Carey, AS Psychology, cum laude. Briley Anna Marie Carson, AS Social Work. Georgia Cater, AS General. Abigail Faith Catherine, Wildlife Biology, Rome to Tech. Sarah Musa Shire, AS Mass Communication. Kayla N. Berry, AS Social Work, cum laude. Daisy Cisneros Lopez, AS General. Hannah Elise Clark, AS History. Miranda May Clark, AS Pre-Nursing, cum laude, honors associates. Maya Madison Clark, AS Pre-Allied Health Sciences. Rita Angelique Claiborne, AS General, Rome to Tech. Brianna Como, AS Pre-Nursing. Mary Coronila Contreras, AS Business Administration, summa cum laude. Nancy Catherine Josephine Cross, AS Wildlife Fisheries. Richie Henry Cross, AS General. Elizabeth Grace Dodson, A.S. History, magna cum laude. Jaden Malachi Dryman, A.S. General. Ashlyn Blair Dukes, A.S. Pre-Nursing, summa cum laude, honors diploma. Skylar Brianne Feldhaus, A.S. Mass Communications. Carly Grace Foster, A.S. General. Kaylee Danielle Gannon, A.S. General, cum laude. Jordan Tyler Goad, Business Management, Roan to Tech, summa cum laude. Jessica Haley Gray, A.S. Wildlife Fisheries. Jesse Raven Green, A.S. General, cum laude. Rayona Lachey Greenlee, A.S. Psychology. Taylin Leanne Griffith, A.S. Anthropology. Caitlin Mackenzie Hale, Business Management, Roan to Tech. Ava Lenore Hamby, A.S. Criminal Justice, cum laude. Goodness, thank you. Danica Celeste Hamilton, Marine Biology, Roan to Tech. Julia Vanessa Harness, A.S. Psychology. Helen Elizabeth Harper, A.S. General. Lillian Marie Hartman, A.S. Pre-Health Professions, summa cum laude. Joshua Aiden Havener, A.S. Wildlife Fisheries, magna cum laude, Navy. Cadence Green Hayes, A.S. Pre-Nursing, magna cum laude. Erin Elizabeth Hensey, A.S. Pre-Health Professions, summa cum laude, honors diploma. Emma Grace Henniger, A.S. General, magna cum laude. Nicholas Henry Herman, A.S. General. Cameron David Hill, Business Administration. Nolan Hill, A.S. General, magna cum laude. Troy Holt, A.S. Psychology, cum laude, Air Force. Summer Leanne Howard, A.S. General. Xander Cole Hudson, A.S. General. Cadence Rianne Jackson, AS Accounting, magna cum laude. Madeline Elena Jones, AS General. Amelia Rose Jones, AS General, magna cum laude. Joanna Topazna Jones, AS General. Nicholas Cannon Kidd, AS General. Jacqueline Anne Marie Knight, AS Agriculture. Annabella Lynn Kolach, AS Business Administration, magna cum laude. Rebecca Marie Krause, AS General, Roan to Tennessee Tech. Ajeen Kurdi, AS Criminal Justice. Dean Andrew Langlers, AS Agriculture, magna cum laude. Connor Matthew Lester, AS Mechanical Engineering, cum laude. Isaiah Brandon Lyles, AS Pre-Law, cum laude. Arwen Jacqueline McLeod, AS Secondary Education. Christy Jo McMahon, AS Accounting, cum laude. Luke Brantley Meadows, AS Political Science. Amanda Diane Mercer, AS General, cum laude. Caitlin Michelle Mitchell, AS Pre-Physical Therapy, magna cum laude. Tanae Chabray Moats, AS Pre-Nursing. Lucy Sky Diamond Morano, AS Psychology. Emily Danielle Morrow, AS Pre-Nursing. Madison Ann Neely, AS Computer Art and Design, cum laude. Kelly Ann Neese, AS General, summa cum laude. Caitlin Renee Nelson, AS Psychology. Sabrina Nichols, AS Social Work. Sabrina Louise Neely, EMT and Advanced EMT. Isabella Rose Peters, AS Wildlife Fisheries, summa cum laude. Lyric Lynn Marie Prinzi, AS General. Brighton Luke Ramsey, AS Business Administration, magna cum laude. Brandon Michael Reed, AS Business Administration, magna cum laude. Riley Daniel Rehill, AS General, cum laude. Canon Allen Roadhouse, AS History. Caleb Michael Rice, AS Criminal Justice.
Blake Austin Ricker, AS Accounting. Colton Trey Rife, AS Theater. Chloe Daniel Roach, AS General. Champagne Marie Robinson, AS Psychology, cum laude. Soline Roussel, AS Exercise Science, summa cum laude. Sydney Elise Rucker, AS Pre-Allied Health Sciences. Odalis Rui Garcia, AS Pre-Allied Health Sciences. Whitney Grace Russell, AS General, cum laude. Zane Abel Rutherford, AS Social Work. Bailey Love Sargent, AS Exercise Science, summa cum laude, honors diploma. Catherine Ann Sellers, AS General, summa cum laude. Morgan Elizabeth Sharp, AS General. Matthew Austin Sheriff, AS Economics. Richard Caleb Smith, AS Computer Science. Savannah Nicely Smith, AS General. Bethany Ann Stanley, AS General. Kaylin Abigail Brooks Stevens, AS Psychology, magna cum laude. Danielle Deshay Sutton, AS General, cum laude. Lucinda K. Sutton, AS Business Administration. Lauren Grace Thompson, AS General. Vong Quoc Train, AS Pre-Nursing. Alan George Vall, AS History, magna cum laude, U.S. Army. Ethan Christopher Vincent, AS General. Arthur Max Walker, AS General, cum laude. Sean Connor Wallace, AS Civil Engineering, summa cum laude. Hadley Brooke Walls, AS General, magna cum laude. Nathan Lane Ward, AS Business Administration. Kaylin G. Washington, AS Exercise Science, cum laude. Grace Bell Watkins, AS Kinesiology, cum laude. Brody Townsend Weaver, AS Mechanical Engineering, cum laude. Madison Kayleen Weber, AS Pre-Nursing. Ariana Brooke Widener, AS Accounting, magna cum laude. Brianna Wells, AS Social Work, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Wilhite, AS General, magna cum laude. Emma Carolyn Wilson, AS General. Emily Renee Winningham, Marine Biology, Rome to Tech. Ryan Scott Winters, AS General. Sydney Byron Witz, U.S. Business Administration, summa cum laude. Hannah Ardaji, AA International Affairs. Madeleine Grace DeLeon, AA Anthropology. Caden Marie Grigsby, AA Psychology, summa cum laude. Caitlin Brihanna Lemon, AA Computer Art and Design. Nicholas Adam Proctor, AA Psychology, summa cum laude. Nina Renee Tilson, AA English. Haley Brackett, AS Teaching, Elementary Education K through 5. Haley Elizabeth Collins, AS Teaching, Elementary Education K through 5. Jessica L. Collins, AS Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Pre-K to 3. Lainey Jane Crouch, AS Teaching, Secondary Education, Math. Kara Grace Garrett, AS Teaching, Elementary Education, K5. Emily Alina Hargis, AS Teaching, Elementary Education, K5. Hannah M. Hocker, AS Teaching, Special Education, K12. Connor Andrew Husky, AS Teaching, Elementary Education, K through 5. Brittany Joy Merrill, AS Teaching, Elementary Education, K through 5, magna cum laude. Emily Aaron Miller, AS Teaching, Elementary Education, K through 5, cum laude. Addison Grace Oliver, AS Teaching, Secondary Education, Math, summa cum laude. Kelsey Michaela Phillips, AS Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Pre-K to 3, summa cum laude. Kayla Noel Procise, AS Teaching, Early Education, Pre-K to 3rd. Kaylee Marie Roberts, AS Teaching, Elementary Education, K through 5. Madison Ida Grace Shaw, AS Teaching, Elementary Education, K through 5. Kirsten Piper Taylor, AS Teaching, Elementary Education, K through 5. Ashley Morgan Waters, AS Teaching, Secondary Education, English. Andy Grace Gibson, Computer Information Tech, Cyber Defense, cum laude. Haley Nicole Jenkins Ledford, Early Childhood Education, magna cum laude. Savannah Rose Osborne, AS Music. And finally, Miles Logan Carroll, AS Music, cum laude.
Get these last couple of photos done, and then we're going to make some real noise in just a moment. Okay, but before we make the noise, one of the traditions here, I always get to take the first selfie with the graduating class. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to try my best not to fall off this stage. So everybody cross your fingers. All right, so now we got to get down to business here. We're going to do a couple of things at once here. So graduates, you're going to stand with your confetti. We're going to get your cameras ready, audience. We're going to count down. We're not doing it right now. We're going to count down. Okay? We're going to make sure we've got our confetti pointed away from our faces and the faces of those around us. Okay? And I'm going to count us down in just a moment so that everybody who wants to get it on camera can get it on camera. All right? Everybody got their confetti, graduates? Everybody holding it up? Okay, so we're going to do this in 3. Oh, we're straightening here on front row. You guys straighten. Hey, we got to do this right. Okay, now we're good. All right. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the Rome State Community College class of 2025. Graduates, don't sit down yet. We're going to do just a couple of more things, and I promise we'll be done. Please stay standing. In fact, if everybody will remain standing, this next tradition at Rome State is relatively new, but it's such a neat one. Our Dean of Humanities, Dr. Joel Greenlee, has written an alma mater for us, and he is now at this time going to come forward and lead us in the singing of it. It's in your programs, so please sing along. And Dr. Greenlee, come forward, please.
I'll give everybody a chance to warm up. In a clearing near the river stands a building bright and tall, built by dreamers, raised by family, reaching out to great and small, ever growing, ever changing, chances rise while hurdles fall. Rome State Community College, the foundation shaping all. Good job.
Remain standing, graduates. 2 more things. I promise, we're almost to the end. We want to go outside and celebrate. But as we recognize the fact that these graduates have reached this significant milestone, as with any accomplishment, you have not done it alone. And perhaps most importantly, I expect that none of you, our graduates, have received these degrees or certificates, and you've not done so without the support of family and friends. So, for all of these wonderful folks who are here, so all these wonderful folks who have played roles as a family member, friend, if you've offered a word of encouragement, if you've helped in any way to make it possible for these students to become our class of 2025, I'm now going to ask our graduates to take time and thank all these wonderful people, please. In addition, class, our faculty and our staff have poured so much into your lives, and I know that it's important for us to take time to thank them as well. Our incredible faculty members have done such a great job expanding your learning, making today possible. Graduates, now join me in thanking the faculty of Roane State Community College. As you go out now, graduates, my challenge to you, go into the world and pay it forward. Pay it forward to others through compassion, through service. We are so proud of you. You did it. I want to thank our faculty and staff making today's ceremonies, yesterday's ceremonies possible. Every single one of them ably led our graduation committee by Dr. Cody Miller, Dean of Student Academic Services. There she is. Thank you, Cody. Again, congratulations. This concludes our ceremony. Please stand as the stage party, the faculty, and the graduates exit the floor. Super job.